Hello everyone, welcome to Desert Succulent, and for today I will give you another update of our succulents. So I haven't watered my succulents for several weeks to months already, and I think it's really the best time for me to water them, especially that we are already entering the summer season here in China. So it's very convenient. It's very inconvenient for me to water these succulents at our balcony area. And so what I usually do every time I water my succulents is to move them here in our bathroom. So it's really time consuming, but I don't have any other options as we don't have any faucet at our balcony area. So by the way, these are the only succulents that I have right now. So out of almost 100 succulents that I have before, we are down to about 20 to 30 succulent varieties. So if you haven't watched my previous video, you can just simply browse our channel so you can find out what really happened to our other succulents. So this is how I usually water my succulents, and as you can see, some of them are in trays because I have plans of bottom watering them, especially that they are severely dehydrated. And this is also something that you can try next time you water your succulents. So I don't just simply water the soil of our succulents, I literally water even their leaves because this actually helps remove the dust that has collected on their leaves. So this is something that I don't usually do often, so probably you can try it every 2 or every 3 months. So in any case, you wanted to bottom water your succulents, you have to make sure to not let your succulents sit in the water for a long period of time. So usually when I do bottom watering, I just do it overnight. You can actually try 1 to 2 days just in case your succulents are severely dehydrated, but again, you should not let them sit in this water for about a week because definitely it can overwater your succulents and eventually kill them. So after bottom watering them, they are back in our balcony area, and I have noticed a significant change in our succulents. They look healthier and hydrated as compared to before we water them. So that's it. So what else do we have here? So obviously I only have a few succulents left, and some of them are even struggling. Every day I'm trying to check on my succulents, and there are times wherein I have to throw 1 succulent per day simply because they are dying or for whatever reason. So for example, in this case, I think we only have few healthy leaves left, and even our sedum burrito, its stress color has faded already. And if you can still remember the succulent arrangement that we did before, it's now infested with powdery mildew. So those succulents will be thrown away immediately. So after this vlog, I will be throwing those succulents in that pot. And here, by the way, is my favorite succulent. One of my favorite these days, it's called the Vicks plant, and it really has this very strong menthol scent every time you touch or tap it, which I really like. We have our sedum clavatum here, and do you know that this is actually not planted yet until now? So it's been sitting in this pot for about 4 or 5 months already, and I'm really surprised that it has survived, or it is still alive until now. We have our, how do you call this, variegated titubans, and our horseshoe succulents. So if you're looking for succulents that are really tough, they are very resilient, you can just simply check these succulents, because even if I don't have enough sunlight in my area, they are still surviving, including this agavoides that finally after 5 months I can see new roots. So definitely later I will be planting this agavoides in this planter right there. So we have another agavoides here. So I think agavoides are really very resilient succulents. So if you have an indoor setup like me, I would suggest to get agavoides. So we have this sugar gumball. I don't know exactly its ID and this succulent arrangement that used to be colorful, but now it turned out to be all green. So that is what we can get if our succulents won't have enough sunlight. So this one is our Echeveria elegans. It's actually not in its good condition right now, and again, it's just sitting on top of this pot. It's not even planted yet. So it's the weekend, it's our holiday here in China, so I've got all the time to finally tidy up everything. I will be repotting those succulents that need to be repotted, and again, we're gonna be cleaning our succulents, and let's see how many succulents would stay. So this one is our lithops. It used to have like 7 lithops here, but we are down to 3 lithops. And we've got our small succulents in here right now. Some of them have powdery mildew, and again, if they have powdery mildew or fungus, I have to let go or just simply throw them away. And before we end this vlog, I would like to share to you my top 5 succulent varieties as of today. Aside from the top 5, I would also like to include this Echeveria agavoides Romeo Rubin hybrid. I think this succulent is very unique and rare one, especially it will be giving us a dark red color once stressed. So our balcony area, as I kept on mentioning, has a very limited time sunlight exposure, but in any case, we'll be moving to the higher floors. Definitely our balcony area and our succulents will be receiving an all day long sunlight exposure, and that is really something that I'm looking forward to. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also visit our Facebook page at Desert Succulent PH.